All right, everybody, a good morning, a good evening, and a good afternoon. We are back here on some more Bloon Tower Defense Battles 2. And basically what we're going to be doing in this video today is essentially just kind of chilling out and talking about the new updates coming in the next patch updates or patch notes. I might die here, so give me just 1 second. We are only in casual. Let me boost this really quick. Don't die. Don't die. I should be okay. I should be okay. Please. Boomer is chasing, which is not good. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we got too loud. No, we might be dead still. Alrighty, take number 2. Hopefully we don't die quite as early here. But no, like I was saying, we are just going to be kind of chilling out. We are only playing casuals right now because the season is about to end. I guess technically the season has ended. So we cannot play ranked, unfortunately. But we're just going to be talking about the patch notes that are coming up here in the next update, which should be dropping, I think, within the next 24 hours. I don't know exactly when the update actually drops in terms of like what time it actually drops. Now, for the most part, I'm just going to be talking about like the balance changes and whatnot. I know there's a lot of cosmetic changes that are coming as well. Which I think the only one that I will note, which is actually going to be pretty cool, and it's going to give me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, an actual reason to use some of their monkey money, is they're bringing in like a new bling item in the shop every single day that you can spend your monkey money on. So I think that'll actually be pretty cool. Getting into some of the balance changes, I think an interesting one, at least I believe, so I started playing Battles 2 Season 10 or 11, and I don't think there have been any eco changes since I've started playing, so this is an interesting one for me. But they are making 2 eco changes. It says space purple balloon spacing is now going to be 0.3 from 0.4. So I believe that just means the purple balloons are going to be spaced a little bit closer to each other. Let me actually go ahead. Let me get Benjamin down somewhere. I don't know where I want to put Benjamin because I don't want to take up a lot of farm spots. So I am going to be farming on this map. I am group ecoing though for now, just because this is one of the longest map. I think it is the longest map in the entire game. So I do want to take advantage of my eco here. So next balance change in terms of actual towers. So we're going to start with the Dart Monkey. It says the Super Monkey Fan Club now deals 3 damage instead of 1 damage. It'll deal 4 damage instead of 2 when transform. Wait, what? All right, so it deals 3 damage now instead of 1. That is like the one Super Monkey itself that you have upgraded. So not all of them when you activate the ability, just the one. And then that same one, when it's transformed by a Plasma Monkey, like Super Plasma Monkey Fan Club, it'll deal 4 damage instead of 2. So again, it's just the one. It is not like all of them, if that makes sense. And same with the Super Monkey Fan Club. It is going to deal 6 damage now instead of 1. I can't believe it only dealt 1 damage, to be honest with you. But it'll deal 6 now, and then it will deal 7 when transformed. So Super Monkey Fan Club actually might be a little bit better, I suppose. Again, it is just the one tower, though. It is not all of them. I got to make sure I don't leak like too many lives here. Okay, so I got to get a farm down. Too busy talking right now. I'm not too worried about the life advantage because we do have Benjamin, so he will regenerate our lives. My opponent is going to be sending us regrow purples. Interesting. We should be fine, though. We should be fine. I am going to have to try to get... I'm going to go with... I've been rocking... This is a strategy that I've been rocking recently, and I've been using the Ninja with the Flash Bomb as my camo detection. And the Flash Bomb on the Ninja, by the way, is sick. It is so much better than I thought. And so far, knock on wood, I really haven't had any issues with it, just having this be our one lone camo detection. And this is a pretty fun strategy to use. So it's just Boomerang, Ninja, and Farm, if you guys have not caught on to that yet. But yeah, so next balance change. Sniper Monkey is going to get another buff. Price buff, that is. It says the large caliber 200 is now going to be $800 instead of $1,000. The 020 shrapnel shots will be $250 instead of $300. He's going to send me regen ceramics. That is quite an expensive send, sir. It's not going to do anything against the Morglaives, though. This guy's really going in for a kill here. What's he have? He has Gwendolyn, Village, Heli, and Super Monkey. Okay, so he's probably looking to go late game. He has a bloom bot down, but he's not using it. Again, this is casual play, so you can get everything and anything in casuals. Trust me. He's sending camo regen leads there. He is really trying to get these past us. I'm wondering if I should go for a bank since I have Benjamin. I don't really ever use the banks, though. All right, as long as that ninja can just decamo everything, I'm pretty confident in my more glaives. So he's probably gonna send me a Moab here though. So let me kind of wait on this and maybe go for a sticky bomb here just to solidify that. Okay, so next balance change with sniper still semi-automatic is now going to be 2,300 instead of 2,500. So another price decrease there. I feel like the sniper monkey has been buffed so many times, especially in terms of the price. And then last one, the elite defender, is going to be 14,500 now instead of 16,000. Might need to get possibly one more boomerang down. Oh, we leaked kind of a lot there. That's okay, though. That is okay. Let me clear this. We're going to go for 2 more glaives here. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm dead. Ow. All right. We're next game in. We are not going to lose this game. I promise you. We're not. So I'm going to go ahead and get my boomerang down. I'm actually going to set this to last. I'm going to go for the glaives. I'm going to switch hands on this as well. So this should be fine. Should be fine. We're also going to be rocking Pat Fussy here instead of Benjamin. I don't know why Benjamin did not hack down those Moabs last game. Normally he does. Now, it looks like my opponent's going with Druids to start. He obviously does not know about the life leaks because he just tower boosted, unless he just doesn't have enough money to get the Heart of Vengeance. I'm not sure. But yeah, so back to the patch notes here. They say the sniper is still not quite as strong as we would like it. It lacks early game efficiency, and its bottom path is a little too expensive for what it does. Which, I'll be honest with you, the bottom path sniper is low-key, like, really good. I don't know if you guys ever upgrade to the elite defender or not, but, like, dude, that thing can stop a lot of rushes. It is a little bit pricey, though, so I'm not sure. I don't see it used very often either, so maybe with the price cuts, it will be used a little bit more, but nonetheless. So moving on to the next one, the Monkey Sub. So the Submergent Support Decamo Pierce is getting a nerf. It is going from 100 to 75, which is interesting because, if I'm not mistaken, I think they just nerfed... Where do I want Fusty? Put Fusty like right here. I think they just nerfed the Submergent Supports Pierce with the decamo, if I'm not mistaken, on these subs. So that is an interesting one as well. And then it says the reactor is also going to get a price increase. So it's going to be 2,800 now instead of 2,600, which that could actually be pretty interesting. I'm not going to lie. I know he's getting his life leaks in now, so he'll be fine. He'll be fine. And then they also nerfed the decamo pierce on the reactor from 200 to 150. I don't think that'll have much of an issue, if I'm being honest with you, being the reactor. But I guess we'll see. The 010 barb darts still increases sonar pierce by 20%. Okay. The heat tip darts still increase sonar pierce by 25%. Okay. And then the airburst darts are also getting a price increase. They are now going to be $800 instead of $700. So the sub is getting quite a few money nerfs, which could be interesting because the sub is by far one of the most go-to like decamo towers in the entire game, I would say. So that'll be interesting to see. It says the sub still remains incredibly dominant. We previously lowered the... Oops, wait. It says we previously lowered the decamo pierce, and we do like the idea of making decamo options less reliable. But the change wasn't significant enough, so we're lowering the pierce even further. Interesting. Okay, I don't know why they're trying to make decamo options less reliable. It's interesting to me. All right, next one. So the Mortar monkey is also getting a nerf, which is gonna be nice to see, if I'm being honest with you, because the Mortar monkey is extremely dominant right now. Very annoying to play against, and even more annoying to play against because I suck with the Mortar. So I don't really ever use the Mortar. All right, I'm gonna have to save up just a little bit here. Let me focus on the game for a second because I need more glaives. I could use Fussy's ability here if need be, but I'm going to need more glaives, and I'm also going to need our ninja down for our camo detection. So let's do this. Set you to camo priority. He's sending yellows here. We should be fine, even if he rushes me with... Oh, wait, he went for 2... What? He went for 2 tornado druids there. It's interesting choice. And a tower boost. I don't know why he didn't go for a druid of wrath, but to each their own, I suppose. He's not dead, though, right? I'll send him greens for the time being. I don't want him to die just yet. That was not the cross path for that druid, buddy. Not gonna lie. Bro, he's got to get something else down. He's literally just blowing the balloons back, and it's doing him, like, no good at all. All right, he's got another Druid down. All right, so with the Mortar Monkey, it says the Shell Shock, so the 300 is getting a price increase from 1100 to 1300. The 400 big one is getting a price decrease, 7500 to 7300. So overall, the big one, I don't think is going to be changed in any way, shape, or form in terms of overall price. And then it says the Signal Flare Decamo Blast Pierce going from 80 to 55. So I'm really curious to see how that ends up working out. Again, it's another nerf to just overall decamoing, which I don't know why they want to do that, but they do. And then the last one is 050 Pop and Awe. Buffs all 040 mortars with an additional... It was 6. It is now 4 bonus BAD damage. So it is still going to be beneficial against BADs. However, just not as beneficial as it used to be. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go for a marketplace here. Still do not have my more glaives, which is kind of scary. Maybe I'll send yellows to my opponent. I don't want him to die right now, though. Let me get my banana farmer down, too. I'm going to probably go for the more glaives here, just to be safe on this. Next one, the Wizard Monkey. So the base price of the Wizard is going to be 250 now instead of 300. So that is going to be relatively cheap. And then the Archmage, so that is the 500, increases main attack pierce from 4 to 6. So another slight buff there. And then the Wizard Lord of Phoenix, the main projectile damage went from 40 to 55, which I think was a much needed buff because I'll be honest with you, the Wizard Lord Phoenix and even the Summon Phoenix in general, just it sucks on the Wizard. Especially against, like, Moabs. It's terrible. It's decent, like, cleanup, I guess, but it's not good for really anything else, in my opinion. At least with my experience with it. So I think that is a much-needed buff. We'll see how it ends up playing out. Let's go ahead and clear this. Go for this. Perfect. Guess we'll just go with another plantation here. Uh-oh. Wait. I never got the sticky bomb, unfortunately. Say you to strong, please. Clear this sticky bomb. Now we should be chilling. Now we should be chilling. Hopefully. Wait, is he good? Is he good? Is he good? He's... Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Again, I don't want to kill my opponents, like, yet. Let me just stop my eco here at, like, 1700, and then we'll just focus on our farm game from there. That way we won't apply very much pressure on our opponent from there either. Oh, yeah, like I was saying, I feel like the Phoenix Lord definitely needed a buff, in my opinion, because it's not very good. And then it says they also fixed the bug, which is very nice. Personally, I haven't come across very many opponents, like, abusing the wizard bug, but I do know it is an issue, so the fact that it is taken care of now is a good sign. Next tower is going to be, it says the Super Monkey. It says no balance changes for the Super Monkey, although note that there is a bug fix which is impactful on balance. 400 500 with support sacrifice. Oh, so it's just sacrifice. With support, sacrifices will no longer provide towers in range with +1 damage. 400 with support sacrifices was an extremely cost-effective upgrade due to this bug. So we have fixed the situation without changing anything else. Interesting. Okay. So I didn't know that was a bug, and it wasn't necessarily supposed to be there, I guess. Because if you guys did not see the... yeah, people that use the Sun Temple or whatever it's called, that was extremely overpowered. Especially in, like, the later game rounds. It was kind of ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess that is a good change. Next one, so this is an interesting one. So the Ninja Tower, right? The one that we're using right now. The base, it is Pierce. Its Pierce is now going to be 3 instead of 2. So slight buff there. And then it says the double shots, 300 caltrops damage goes from 3 to 5. So the caltrops would be a little bit more. So the caltrops would do a little bit more damage. I don't like ever going for the caltrops, though, I'll be honest with you, because I feel like it like bugs out my game hardcore. I'm not sure if he's gonna send me a DDT here or not. Just to be safe, I'm gonna go for a sabotage. Next one, it says the Bloon Jitsu caltrops damage goes from 5 to 10. So even more damage again with the caltrops. Again, not my favorite upgrade to get just because it makes the game like super laggy, as my opponent is going to be eagling me with purple balloons here now. Moving on to the next upgrade. Am I good here? Let me get some ninjas down here. I'm actually gonna delete this. We're gonna put a master bomber all the way in the back here, I think. We should be chilling from here. Times 9, times 9. We'll go one more. 10, 10. Beautiful. All right, we should be chilling now. Okay. Next one. Druid. It So the 500 Superstorm is now a little bit cheaper. It's going to be $55,000 instead of 60,000. So a slight price nerf there, or buff there. Okay, so I wonder how the Druid sub farm strategy is going to be impacted by this, because obviously the Druid is a little bit cheaper, which is fine. But the sub decamo being a little bit more expensive, I wonder if that's going to have any impact. Is he good on this? Yeah, he's fine. So next one, the Spike Factory 003 speed increase at start of round lasts for 5 seconds now instead of 6. So that was like a massive buff before. Let me delete this. Let me go for my banana central here in a sec. So yeah, when they buffed the Spike Factory, I don't know how many updates ago it was, but that Spike Factory has become so annoying to play against, man. I'm not gonna lie. He's definitely dead on this. Unless that's screen lag. No, he's dead. GG's, Goku. GG's. All right, we'll jump into the next game here, and then I'll finish off reading these patch notes in a sec. All right, so our next game in here, I got a weird strategy going right now. Don't know how this is going to end up playing out. Does not look like it's going to be very good, if I'm being completely honest with you. I might need to go for, like, bigger blasts here or something. Set this back here now so I don't leak all of these lives. We're going to be rocking with the Sniper and the Mortar, and then the farm as well. Mortar is not like the greatest starting tower in the entire world, though. So moving on to the next tower here in the patch notes, it is going to be the Monkey Village. So it says the 030 Monkey Intelligence Bureau, so the MIB, is getting a slight buff in terms of pricing. It is going to be $5,000 now instead of $7,000, which I think is huge. I feel like the MIB does not get used very often. It's just kind of how I feel. So I'm happy to see that. I wonder if that's going to open up any other like towers maybe to be used. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Seem to be making it somewhat work, though. I ended up putting my Mortar here because I do want it to be buffed by Pat Fusty. I feel like the Mortar would be better than the Sniper when it comes to getting the Pat Fusty buff, I think. I wonder if I maybe should went with like a top path first instead of this bottom path one. This will eventually just be our camo detection Mortar, I suppose. But yeah, so next one with the Monkey Village, we have the 040 Call to Arms is getting a price increase. Interesting. From 21,500 to 23,500. I feel like the price increase isn't necessary for the Call to Arms. Essentially, they're just making it the same price as before because the MIB is not going to be cheaper. But I feel like the Call to Arms isn't utilized very much either. So I don't know. That's interesting to me. All right, let's go for our Signal Flare. I'm going to put this like right here, I think. All right, so we're kind of chilling for now. I guess we're in an okay spot. Thankfully, my opponent has not been too aggressive on me because I would definitely be dead by now. So next tower here, the Engineer Monkey. The 100 Sentry Gun is going to be a little bit cheaper. So it's going from $500 to $450. Okay. The 200 is also getting a price cut. It is going to be $350 instead of $400. The pins, so the 002 is going to be $200 now instead of $220. I feel like $220 is like such a weird number for a tower price. I don't know why. And then the Sentry Expert, so the 400 is going to get a price increase from $2,500 to $2,800. And then the Balloon Trap, so this is going to be interesting as well. The Balloon Trap is actually getting a nerf, so it is only going to capture $750 now instead of $1,000. Don't know if that's necessary, if that was needed, but it is what it is, I guess. I feel like the only time the Balloon Trap is ever actually utilized, and I don't want to say overpowered, but worth using. Maybe not worth using. I don't know. It's really good against Jericho, so I'm trying to say here. But being cut down to 750, like, is that even going to be worth using if you're not going against Jericho? That I'm not sure about. Okay, I might need to sell this. I think we're okay here, though. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. I'm trying to go for a marketplace here, but I don't know if it's gonna be worth it now. But yeah, I don't know if the Balloon Trap's gonna be really worth much now, if I'm being honest with you, unless you're going against Jericho. But I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna have enough for the BRF, unfortunately. That stinks. And then the last update with the Engineer Tower says the 500 Sentry Champion. Says sentries deal 260 damage now when they explode, and the attack rates, so 260 now from 200, and the attack rates is going to be 0.03, which is going to be different from 0.035. All right, let's make sure we're okay here. I think we just go Elite Defender on this, to be honest with you. I think Elite Defender will be more than enough to stop all this. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Kind of sucks, though. I'm really not going to be able to... I want to go for this central market here, but I don't think I'm going to really be able to. All right, so moving on. Next one. We're getting into the heroes now, and it looks like... So Gwendolyn Cocktail, the max pierce per tick is now going to be 26 instead of 40. So I think that's going to be an interesting one as well, because... Not going to lie, Gwendolyn's Cocktail is really freaking good. So the fact that it's going to be... almost cut in half with its pierce could be interesting to see. And then it says pretty much same thing with Science Gwen. So her max pierce is going from 60 to 40. So I didn't even know Science Gwendolyn's Cocktail was stronger than regular Gwendolyn's. Did not know that. Moving on next to Azili. It says level 2 now gives wizard monkeys in range plus 2 pierce. I'm gonna go for a May Moab, I think here. I'm gonna go for an elite defender, but I'm gonna cross path it with the top path so it can pop lead balloons a little bit easier. Go for that. And then we should be able to decamo any DDTs my opponent sends me. I wonder if I should maybe set this target up a little bit higher, though. I don't know if this is going to be a little bit better or not. So yeah, Azili is going to buff the wizards. Level 2. It says plus 2 pierce. Smudge Cat Azili, it says level 2. Now increases pierce of main attack splash by 2. So it's going to 7 from 5. So Smudge Cat Azili, I don't think... directly buffs the wizard. Not 100% sure on that, but it looks like Smudge Cat Azili herself is just getting a level 2 buff, which is fine to see. Next one, Pat Fusty. My god, Pat Fusty. So level 8 says towers buffed by rallying roar now temporarily gain the ability to pop all balloon types. I really wonder if they can pop camo balloons with that. Not that it's going to make that big of a difference, but I'm curious. I'm very curious about that. It says Pat Fussy has been neglected for a while now. So speaking of Fussy the Snowman, his level 8 Chilling Cheer gives ice towers 3 times damage to Moab class balloons instead of 2 times damage. So I feel like the ice isn't the best against Moabs to begin with, if I'm being completely honest with you. So I'm interested to see how that plays out. I'm not gonna lie. And then moving on here as well, Agent Jericho, it says level 9 through 19, reduction in cost to fortified balloons no longer applies to BADs until level 20. And then it says on level 20, reduction in cost to fortified balloons now applies to BADs. Okay, so supposedly before Jericho got to level 20, he was able to send fortified BADs at a cheaper cost. I did not know that. I don't use Jericho very often, so... All right, let's just go for a bad ability here. Maybe just pop an awe. I don't know what the best cross path is for this, if I'm being completely honest with you, either. Oh, he lost to AI. What? Bro! All right, we're just gonna scratch that last game. Oh, no, I'm dead. Oh, dude, I wasn't paying attention. So next one, Star Captain Jericho. It says level 9 health increase of fortified balloons no longer applies to BADs until level 20. So similar as the other Jerichos right there. We're also playing on ports. This is not... I have a feeling this game is going to go by real quick. So I'm just going to relax on the eco. I'm not gonna send my opponent too much here. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. He had a cannon, then he deleted his cannon. Now he's got a second cannon. Okay. But yeah, and then with Star Captain Jericho, it says level 20 health increase to fortified balloons now applies to BADs. So similar as the other Jerichos, he doesn't get the price decrease. He gets the health increase to the BADs, which in my opinion is still just so stupid. Like, that's so OP. It's not even funny, but whatever. It is what it is. Moving on, last hero here, we have Adora. Her base cost will now be 650 instead of 700. And then, yeah, so the last thing on the patch notes here is really just a bunch of, like, random bug fixes, which I can put up on screen for you guys to just kind of read over yourself. But yeah, as I finish up this last game here, I'm curious what you guys think of some of the balance changes. If there's anything that you think is going to be not game-breaking, but game-changing, I'm curious. If you guys want to let me know in the comments down below. If there's anything that did not get buffed or nerfed that you wish did, let me know in the comments down below there as well. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see the sub changes. I'm not gonna lie. I also have a feeling the Ninja Tower is gonna be like stupidly good. I do not think the Ninja needed a buff in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. I believe the new season starts tomorrow. It is currently Wednesday. I believe it starts like early Thursday morning, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. But as soon as it does, I will hop on. I will probably do a stream. So if you guys want to tune in for the stream, by all means, go for that. We will be testing out some of the balance changes. I'm definitely going to be testing out the new hero as well. So yeah, I didn't talk much about the new Adora. But the biggest thing with the Adora is she kind of affects your opponent. Like, she doesn't benefit you very much. I mean, she does benefit you, but she more or less just has like a big effect on your opponent, which I think will be very interesting to see, especially going against the Jerichos. I think that'll be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And if I'm not mistaken too, I don't think the new Adora buffs any other towers. Like I said, she doesn't add like any benefit to like your defense, I guess, if that makes sense. She's strictly like affecting the opponent. So we'll see how that plays out. Again, I'm just going to kind of let this guy live for the time being. I don't really know why. He could very easily be killed right now, but we're just going to let him be Mr. Amber Leader. Let's go ahead. I guess we can maybe start to elk buff our... Oh, he's going to die to AI right here, I think. Is he dead? 15 lives. Bro's cutting it close. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to elk buff this. My eco is so trash right now. I suppose the only benefit out of this is my opponent's eco is also so trash right now. I mean, should we just like send him here? Should we just like put him out of his misery? He's ecoed me like twice this whole entire... He's probably got like 500 eco, if that. Like realistically, probably like 400 eco. I'm not even kidding. Maybe we'll send him yellow balloons. We'll see how he does against yellow balloons. He's definitely going to be dead on like round 19 though, I think, to the AI. Oh, did get a cluster bomb though. Okay. It's cross path with the wrong cross path, but he did get a cluster bomb, so that'll help him out for sure. I do want to finish elk buffing this heli with the stronger stimulant, but I also want to get a... what is that? A ballistic missile as well. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. My guy is dead on round 19, guaranteed. Unless he uses, well, he's not going to have level 10 for Quincy, I don't think. Or he could just quit. That too. It just said sinking, so he might have just quit the game. Let's make sure I don't die on round 19 though as well. No, he's still there. He's still there. He upgraded to a recursive cluster now, so he actually might be fine. He might be fine here. Believe it or not. Though there are a lot of ceramics here. Oh, he did better than we did. Okay. Moab balloon. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go for the ballistic missile here, though. Maybe go for this, and then go for this. All right, so he's doing good against the black eco now. He's not dead. Let's see. Should we send him? Let's send him a fortified Moab. Let's see how he does against this. I think this might be it for him. I think it might be it for him. Yup. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, now he quit. He definitely quit now. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep the video there. Again, let me know what you guys think of the patch notes down below. I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. If there's any towers that you think should have got buffed / nerfed, let me know. And then let me know if you think there's going to be any, like, if there's going to be any game-changing buffs or nerfs in the next updates. I'm curious. And as always, if you guys liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys really liked it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.